Hello student, in this video we are going to discuss completing the square method from chapter 4 quadratic equation. We have so many methods to solve the quadratic equation like splitting the middle term method, quadratic formula method, and this completing the square method. And in chapter 4 this method is most important method. Every year examiner give one question of completing the square method in the paper. So this is very easy method. We will solve quadratic equation step by step with the help of completing the square method. So let's get started. But students, before starting this method, please like and subscribe my channel. So let's do it. I am taking one example of quadratic equation. With the help of this example, we will understand completing the square method, how we can do step by step, how we will use this method to solve this quadratic equation. So first equation I am taking 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation because maximum power in this equation is 2, and when the highest power is 2 in the equation, it means that is a quadratic equation. So the question is there that you have to solve this quadratic equation by using the completing the square method. Then we can start like this. First step. So in first step we have to remove the number that is in front of x square. If any number is there along with the x square, we have to remove that, and by two methods we can do that. Either we can take common that number from the equation, or we can divide the full equation by that number only. So let's do it. 2 is there in front of x square, so we will divide the full equation by 2. So 2x square upon 2 minus 5x upon 2 plus 3 upon 2 is equal to and 0 upon 2. So the full equation we have divided by 2. After dividing, let's see what is there. So this will cancel, x square minus 5 upon 2x plus 3 upon 2 and 0 upon 2 is 0. So this was the first step. After first step, second step is, so in step number 2 we have to send this constant term without variable, means this is the constant term, we have to send this term on the right hand side. So x square minus 5 upon 2x remain on the left side and it will go on the right side, so 0 is there, plus 3 upon 2 it will convert into minus 3 upon 2. So it will be x square minus 5 upon 2x minus 3 upon 2. 0 minus 3 upon 2 means minus 3 upon 2. That one was the second step. Step number 3. So in step number 3 we will not care about that what is the sign along with the x variable, only we will check this number. So 5 upon 2 is the number that is along with x. So in rough how we can solve, whatever the number is there along with x, we will write that number and we have to do half of that number. And how we can do half of that number? If I will multiply that number by 1 upon 2. So 5 upon 2 is the number along with x. I will multiply that number with the half, 1 upon 2. So it will be 5 ones are 5 upon 2 2s are 4. 5 upon 4 is the final number now. If there will 4, then I have to find out the half of that, means 4 into 1 upon 2. So we can do 2 ones are 2, 2 2s are 4, the answer will come 2. So in that way we can do half of that number. So now the number is 5 upon 4. So when we get this number, half of the number that is along with x, then we have to use this. How we can use? In step number 3 we will do x square minus 5 upon 2x. We will write the same terms in the step number 3, plus the new thing in this step is this number, square of that number we have to add in on both sides, left side also, right side also. So 5 upon 4 is there, so square of that, square of that, both side we have to add. Remember this thing, students. Left side also and right side minus 3 upon 2 is there. We have to add on right side also. So in this way, in step number 3, square of this number we have added on both sides. We add square of this number because always in completing the square method, these type of questions, either you will get a plus b whole square identity or you will get a minus b whole square identity. So either a plus b or either a minus b, this identity you will get in this type of question. So let's check in this question what we are getting. If you see these three terms, this is the square of x minus 5 upon 4 square. So why minus is there? If along with x variable minus is there, then you will get this identity a minus b whole square. If along with this x variable plus is there in front of that, it means you will get this identity a plus b whole square. This is the trick. You can check your whole square, you have used the right identity or not. If minus is there in front of x, a minus b will be there. If plus is there in front of x variable, a plus b identity will come in your question. So left side has solved. Now we will check the right side. So minus 3 upon 2 and square of that 5 upon 4. So 5 5s are 25 and 4 4s are 16. So in the rough I will tell you how we can solve this type question. So either you can take LCM of that, or one shortcut method is there that you can cross multiply this. So cross multiply means this is the number minus 3 upon 2 plus 25 upon 16. If I will cross multiply these numbers, means I will multiply 2 and 50 and then 3 and 16. So let's see what I will get. 16 3s are 48. So minus is there, minus 48, and then this sign plus is there in between the numbers. Then 25 2s are 50. And upon these two numbers in the denominator we have to multiply. So 16 2s are 32. So we will get minus 48 and 52. So plus 2 in the numerator and upon 32. Or I can simplify, I will get 1 upon 16 as a final answer. 1 upon 16. If you will, this is the shortcut method. You can save your time, you can save few seconds by using this method, or you can take LCM of these two numbers, the answer will come same. So it depends on you. You can choose either this or the LCM method. So the answer is 1 upon 16. So I will write 1 upon 16 and here on the left side x minus 5 upon 4 whole square. So in the next step this square will go on the right side and it will become root of that. So x minus 5 upon 4, and when the root is there, plus minus sign, 1 upon 16. So it will be plus minus 16 is the perfect square. If I will write 4 into 4, 16 is there, it means square of 4 is equal to 16, and the square we can cancel with the square root. So answer will come 1 upon 4 plus minus 1 upon 4. X minus 5 upon 4 is equal to plus minus 1 upon 4. Now we have to find the value of x. So x is equal to this minus 5 upon 4 will go on the right side. So already plus minus 1 upon 4 is there and plus 5 upon 4. So two values there will come. One is of plus and one is of minus. So x is equal to, first we are taking plus 1 upon 4 and plus 5 upon 4. And second, x is equal to minus 1 upon 4 and plus 5 upon 4. So we will solve. This is 1 plus 5 and value is 6 upon 4. And we can simplify 3 upon 2. And from here x is equal to minus 1 plus 5 upon 4, 4 upon 4, and the value is 1. So by using completing the square method, we got two values of x. One is 3 upon 2 and other is 1. So in this way, step by step, we can solve any quadratic equation by using the completing the square method, and we can find out the value of variables. One more example I will take. This is the quadratic equation. Next example we are taking, we have to solve this quadratic equation by using completing the square method. So as I told you in the first step what we have to do, we have to remove the number that is along with x square. In front of x square 4 is there, so we have to divide the full equation by 4. So 4x square upon 4 root 3 upon 4 x and 3 upon 4 and 0 upon 4. So full equation we have divided by this number 4 because 4 is there with x square. So now the equation will become x square. We can cancel 4 to 4. This also cancel, plus root 3x plus 3 upon 4 and 0 upon 4 is 0. So in the second step, as we did in the first example, we have to send this constant term on the right side. So this is the variable, these are the variables, and this is the constant term. We will send it on the right side. Left side x square plus root 3x is equal to 0 minus 3 upon 4, and it will be minus 3 upon 4. So now the equation is x square plus root 3x is equal to minus 3 upon 4. Now we will move to our third step. In the third step, what we have to do, we have to check the number that is along with the x variable. So root 3 is along with the x variable, so we will do half of this number. So root 3 is the number along with x. You can write down root 3 upon 1 also if you want, and half of that means we have to multiply this number by 1 upon 2. Now the number is root 3 upon 2. Root 3 upon 2. So now we will use this number. So in the third step, what we have to do, after half of that number, whatever number we got, we will do square of that number and we will add on both sides, left side also, right side also. So x square plus root 3x, and we have to add square of this number. So plus root 3 upon 2 square of that. And remember on the right side also, root 3 upon 2 and square of that. So both on both side addition of this number, square of that number, remember it. So now as I told you, we have to check which sign is there in front of x variable. So plus is there, so it means our identity will become a plus b whole square, and if minus will be there, our identity will become a minus b whole square. So plus is there, a means x plus b means root 3 upon 2 and whole square of this is equal to right side we have to solve, minus 3 upon 4 and square of root 3 is 3 and square of 2 is 4. So it will be x plus root 3 upon 2 whole square is equal to 0. Now the square will go on the other side. So x plus root 3 upon 2 is equal to 0. Root of 0 is 0. So value of x is minus root 3 upon 2. Because this is the quadratic equation, we will get two equal roots, minus root 3 upon 2 and minus root 3 upon 2. Or you can check your roots by the discriminant value also. Discriminant means d is equal to b square minus 4ac. B square in our equation is 4 root 3. So 4 root 3 square minus 4 into a is 4 and c is 3. 4 into 3. So what we are getting from here, 4 4s are 16, 16 3s are 48 minus 4 4s are 16, 16 3s are 48, and we are getting 0. So if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, if this condition is there, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, it means we will get two equal real roots. So that's why in this question we are getting two equal real roots. So in this way, if we will follow step by step, we can solve any quadratic equation very easily. I hope this video will help you to solve any quadratic equation by using completing the square method. So please, if you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel and give a thumbs up in the comment section.